I made the decision to come back to Heber, and oh, a bit breezy today, but it's gorgeous out. Heber is just about 45 minutes east of Payson, and I think I'm heading east. I think that's what I'm going to do. Head east, maybe north, maybe northeast. I don't know, but it's a gorgeous day. I found a great campsite, lots of open camping here, a little less chaotic than I thought it would be, but I'm happy, I'm grateful, and it's time to get set up. Y'all, I used my Starlink for the first time ever while driving. That's why one of the huge reasons I love the Mini. Just whoop, plug it right into my 12 volt up front, put it in my windshield. I really like this spot because I have clearance for Starlink if I need it, even though I do have 2 bars of cell service. I might need it to stream shows, we'll see. But I have shade on either side of my van, even though the high today is only 72, tomorrow I think 67. And I also have plenty of clearance in the back for solar. So, and I am nice and level. I didn't really expect wind today, but I'm not mad. The breeze is nice. However, I'm going to put up my hair and put on some sunscreen. And then I think I'm going to actually put out my solar. Might as well, even though my power station is doing really good on power. I'm going to put out my solar, put on a hat, and then I'll do the rest of my things. It's kind of windy to spray that. I don't know if I told you guys I'm getting back into hula hooping, but not like hula dancing, if you will. Kind of like rhythmic gymnastics, if you know, you know. Yeah, it's been fun. It's good exercise. Oh man. I just realized it's 1:30 and all I've had to eat today is a banana. So I'm going to put together some antipasto salad. I got this sale bag of lettuce yesterday. That's nice for me. I'm gonna put some goodies in it. I'll show you guys. All right, doesn't that look tasty? Pepperoncinis, black olives, mozzarella cheese, salami, and pepperoni on romaine lettuce, and I will top it with some Italian dressing. Well, I don't typically make actual salads, but this is fire, y'all, for sure. All that good protein, veggies. Ooh, yes, please. All right, now that I ate my lunch, I can do my things. I needed to eat. I had to prioritize that. I didn't really think about it. So, now I need to reorganize my fridge now with all of this stuff. And, gosh, it's so windy out. At least I'm getting good solar, though. I really have not done much today. I didn't realize it was going to be so windy, so I didn't set up much outside. I honestly didn't even take out my chair. I did put out my solar, got out my table, and organized the inside of my van. But other than that, I haven't been doing anything. It got chilly, so it's about 4:30. I ended up putting pants on and closing my trunk. But, well, it got chill. The wind is what's made it chilly. And I realized tomorrow it's only supposed to be about 63 degrees, and I think it's going to be windy again tomorrow as well. But I spent the afternoon catching up with some people, including my sister. So that's what I've been up to. And some people are pulling in for the weekend. My plan is to just relax tonight. Look how cute, guys. Even though I'm 37, my mom always gives me cards, so for Halloween. And, of course, $20. Love you, Mom. Thanks. Alright, so it is about 5:30. It's still windy out. I do have some neighbors, by the way. There's a Class A in the distance, and some people, looks like they're tent campers. They just pulled up right here. Not a problem. I put my solar out in front of my van because this is east, and I'm just going to leave it out tonight. I do have it plugged into my portable power station in my trunk, so yeah, just doing one last little look around before I get in my van for the evening because it did get chilly pretty quickly. And now I think it's time for some crime shows. Oh, y'all, that wind is fierce today. I think it's going to be like 20 miles per hour today. Thankfully, the trees are blocking a lot of it, but I don't know. It might keep me from doing what I want to do today. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm going to do an eye mask this morning. I recently went to Costco. Okay, Amanda. Okay, I can't. I went to Costco. Where's my glasses? And I got a pack of eye masks. It's like, I think I got 24 pairs of eye masks. It was around $13. And they're different. They're like illuminating, energizing, moisturizing. I'm going to put on the energizing ones this morning. They kind of look like mangoes. They kind of look like cinnamon apples. Tasty. Ooh, apple pie. Okay. So yeah. I pretty much already drank my coffee. So I'm going to do an eye mask, listen to some jazz, and then get my life together. Y'all. They do kind of look like apple slices on my face. Y'all, it is chilly today with this wind. I just put on my long sleeves. It's 11:30. I think that the weather will kind of hinder my plans today. I probably won't be able to spend as much time outside filming as I wanted to, but that's okay. I haven't made my bed or anything. I just got out of my van briefly to assess the situation. So now I will make my bed. I'm going to put out my other solar panel and connect it to my Bluetti because I was using my Starlink last night on my Bluetti. And I'm not even sure what the percentage is, but get that charged up and take it one thing at a time based on how this wind decides to treat me today. Even though it's windy, the trees are blocking a lot of the wind, so that's good. I am extremely pleased with my solar intake right now. Even though I'm a millennial, I am not the most tech savvy person. I'd say probably the technology that I'm most familiar with is computers. I've been into like PC gaming for over 20 years. I built computers back in the day. Like, I know a lot about computers, but it's funny because I don't use a computer very often. I do everything on my phone, all my editing, all of that. I do everything on my phone. I bought this new Bluetooth mic over the summer, and I still haven't figured it out with my phone yet. My phone is brand new as of April, and I still feel like I'm trying to figure out my phone. I have a Google Pixel 9 Max Pro, whatever. Yeah, I've been using Google Pixel for years. But honestly, I'm gonna give this another shot today, my Bluetooth mic. I'm just trying to figure it out. And if I can't, I'm literally gonna have my friend John do it when I see him at the end of the month. John, I need help. Help me. Help me. So yeah, because it is so windy today and it is so cold, I want to, I need to do some things in the van because I'm mostly going to be stuck in here. And also, this wind reminds me that a Bluetooth mic would be way better for filming on days like this. I'm going to go on a quick walk, or, well, I'm just going to explore what's over here. Well, the trees are blocking a lot of the wind. It honestly sounds louder than it is. Or it sounds stronger than it is. At least down here. Oh, this is a cool campsite. I wanted to come back here because this almost kind of looks like a cliff's edge, and so I wanted to walk over here and see, because I like exploring. Yeah, it definitely drops off over here. Oh shit, I just saw an animal. I think that was a, oh, yes. Oh my god. Those are definitely fawns. I thought I heard something, but this does drop off, as you can see. And I just saw 2 fawns run down there. That was pretty cool. There is a lake nearby. I know that. But okay, this is neat. I've come up with a plan of sorts. Since leaving Colorado, I've been actually, even since before leaving Colorado, I've just kind of been sitting in a sense of feeling unsettled because I was supposed to stay in Colorado through October, but the weather changed my plans. And it's been kind of hard since parting ways with all of my friends. I'm glad I got to see Brock for a couple of weekends. He is currently on his way to Northern California to the Redwoods. I'm very jealous. He's going to meet up with our friend John, whom I mentioned in this video. But honestly, I could not afford the trip. I got the invite. I couldn't afford it. Gas is way too expensive in California. 17-hour drive one way. It didn't make sense for me in terms of being financially responsible. And also, I've managed to really keep the miles down on my van this year, and I'd like to maintain that. So it just wouldn't have made sense for me to go to the Redwoods. I'll get there some other time, but I want to be focusing my funds elsewhere. I don't want to have to put money on a credit card, and I don't want to have to take money out of my small savings account just to afford gas. So not gonna happen, but I am going to move on probably tomorrow. I will be going to visit a friend in a couple of days, and a lot of you might know this friend. You might be familiar with him. I'm going to spend an evening with him. I haven't seen him since Quartzsite, so in the spring and maybe February. So it's been a while, but I'm going to reconnect with him on my way to my next destination. Very much looking forward to that. And my next destination is somewhere that I've never been before. So hopefully that works out. I think the weather should be perfect. And after that, I haven't quite decided yet, but essentially these plans are getting me through the next 5 days or so. I look forward to sharing the journey with you guys, and I will wrap up this video for now. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.